Hi guys!
How are you doing?
Hope you people are doing amazingly well. Welcome to Sync It with Shreya.
So this is her new YouTube channel.
Right.
This is her first video. That's all you need to know because she has written like an entire essay.
So like he said, I won't continue the essay of it. It's just a new channel that has started. I will try to bring as much video content as possible about everything and anything that's happening in my life. I have been joined with my absolutely favorite person in the entire world, my little nephew,
A special guest.
Very special guest, Tojo. And so let's hear from him what we are doing today.
So what we are doing today is we are talking about stuff for the sake of talking about stuff.
Let's review it with Tojo and Shreya is what we are calling it. It'll be a review of any kind and every kind, whatever interests us and whatever interests you people. We'll bring in a review for it. Today we are reviewing the 2 episodes that have come out recently of Loki on Disney Plus Hotstar. They're coming on Wednesdays, I think, around 12:30
They come on Wednesdays 12:30 p.m. exactly.
Right. We are not professional reviewers.
Well,
please do not come after us if we say something wrong or give you wrong information. We're just here discussing what we think has happened, and we would love to know from you what you think has happened. So it's just to have a conversation. So shall we get started, Tojo?
Yeah, we definitely shall get started.
Let's start with episode 1. Episode 1 started in a very fun note. We see Loki getting captured by a new authority that has been introduced in the Marvel universe, which was never before talked about. It is called
You have Hydra, you have Thanos' group.
True.
Now you also have the Time Variant authorities. 3 villain groups in this goddamn MCU verse.
True. So like he said, they are called the Time Variant authorities, who are responsible for maintaining the sacred timeline, as they call it, right? That is maintaining the timeline within 2 red lines, so that the timeline does not branch out and get into some other dimension. That is what their job is, to maintain a single continuity or a single timeline, as told by the clock lady, isn't it?
Yeah, the red clock lady.
The red clock lady. So what we see is that in TVA, no magic seems to work. It's all science and no magic at all. So all of Loki's godly powers and everything is pointless. It's completely useless. He makes a complete fool out of himself trying to use his magic.
Like when he tries to use his magic, he's like,
yeah, so he makes that face. I don't know if Tojo would be aware because he's way young. He's just 10 years old. He's not seen much of 90s cartoons. We have watched Jetsons actually. It was a very fun cartoon when we were young. And we used to see flying cars and, buildings on the sky and all of that. So that's exactly how TVA has been picturized. So the production design is amazing. You get that entire, with every scene, you get a new hidden feel to it, a hidden surprise. You get to see new things about TVA and all of that. I think there's a lot to be assumed, everything is not on screen. There's a lot that you have to assume yourself and understand. Because a lot of comic readers, I'm sure would be very disappointed with the picturization, because a lot of what is in the comics is not on screen. But otherwise, I think the picturization is amazing. The background score actually is amazing, isn't it? It's very exciting how the background score has been designed. Essentially, the first episode revolves around building the characters, building Loki's character. They're trying to show what Loki, more than showing what Loki is, they have shown what Loki isn't.
Okay, so I have a very important thing to mention that she forgot to mention.
Sorry.
So, TVA, before catching the 2012 Loki, which we will be following in this series, tries to catch another version of Loki.
True. I completely forgot to mention that.
That
essentially,
is very
there's another miscreant who they're calling variants actually, who is creating some problem in multiple timelines, and the TVA officers are essentially trying to catch that variant. And what we figured out in the first episode is that it is actually another form of
Loki.
Yes, it's actually another form of Loki, and they decide to take Loki's help to try to catch that variant.
So now we move on to the episode 2.
Like he says, Eps 2.
Eps 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Eps 2, Loki now as a variant becomes partnerships with TVA, you can say.
Yeah, so he becomes
an employee.
Correct.
Basically.
He becomes employee of TVA. We're not shown the training or what he learns or how he learns, how much he knows. That has not really been shown. It is up for assumption.
But we can draw that he has not done the training that well.
He has not done the training that well. However, we see Loki in a new avatar. How do you like Loki's new avatar?
I think it is pretty good. The design's pretty good, and I like the new avatar.
So he kind of looks like those
he looks pretty
swanky,
badass.
Swanky police detectives really. So he kind of starts looking like more of a positive character than a negative, isn't it?
Yeah, because in the episode 1, Loki sort of goes through a change, if you've seen it.
Right. So one that we see in Endgame, that's how he's starting to feel, even at like the 2012 version of himself. So that's a good character development that we have seen. That
But don't worry.
With Loki, there is always a twist.
Don't worry about the backstabbing. He still got it.
Probably. We will not intentionally put up much of significant spoilers. Some little spoilers obviously we'll have to share.
But I will say, at the end of Eps 2, there is a big plot twist. Like, there is like this massive
there's like an amazing plot twist that we refrain ourselves, although we really want to share it with you guys because we would like you to enjoy it yourself. No, don't listen to him, he's being annoying. No.
Hint. It is gender based.
Okay, fine, let's give them a hint that it is gender based. Yes, we see that Loki has come face to face with his variant, and also it seems that he is significantly weaker than his other timeline self.
Another version of himself. The variant has to be like really powerful to like kill time variants.
Yeah, that's true, because the variant has been taking over the time variants like very, very easily, like the drop of one's hand.
Like it, I will say it, cause
who knows?
It just like kills time variant authorities like they are ants.
True.
Like just.
Correct. So that is what is happening. So also we noticed that the comic timing is amazing, isn't it? Between Loki and Morbius, the comic timing is brilliant. We already know both of them are brilliant actors actually, and the physical acting is so well. You don't even need like lines and dialogues and all that. They're just physically acting it out so hilariously that you would be in splits. So that is a great thing. The second episode has that. What do you think about the TVA actually?
Yeah. So I think the TVAs are villains. Cause
why?
Why? Because if you have watched episode 2, and at the end, after the big plot twist, of course, at the end, let's just say he defies the TVA's orders, and he has done this twice.
So they'll be like super pissed with him.
Yeah, they will be like pissed, and I think they will also be pissed with Mobius as well.
Yeah, because let's not give them any more spoilers, but yes, Mobius did believe in Loki to take a turn.
Yeah.
So Tuji, let's discuss a little bit about Loki's character. How do you think that has surfaced in this series?
Yeah, I think he has matured and he has turned better.
Okay. But what do you think with Loki, you never know? Like, you genuinely never know.
You genuinely never know whether he's changed or not. True. Yeah, that is true. But what makes this theory cemented is the fact that, spoilers, in episode 1, he sees a lot of stuff about his life that he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's true. And that might have affected his thought process a little bit. He might have, because he knows, and he has also realized that the end is the end and you can't do anything about the end, and you literally can't change the end. So he might just do something that would help, people. So that might motivate him to, turn a leaf. With that, we conclude our reviews. Let's go to our funometer.
Probably up there somewhere.
Yeah, so let's rate episode 1 and episode 2 on our funometer of 1 to 5. So what do you think? How much do you want to give episode 1, Tojo?
A solid 4.
I kind of second that. Yes, the 4 is because it is a little weak when it comes to character building. It is a weak when it comes to the excitement factor. But it still delivers very, very strongly. It delivers way better than most of
And
the
hey.
recent series that have come out. What about the second episode, Tojo?
It's a 4.5 for me.
Yeah, that's true. The second episode was
It
amazing.
was a banger. It was an amazing.
It was
an
brilliant.
amazing episode. Sorry, an amazing eps.
An amazing episode. The comic time is, we both were on splits. We were like rolling on the floor laughing literally. So it's that good. So we hope the upcoming episodes are as much fun as the first two, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that we can have some fun and we can actually keep sharing with you guys what we are thinking about the upcoming episodes and how things turn around. You also please share with us what you feel about the upcoming episodes. Please do support me, support us so that we get some kind of encouragement to keep on doing this. Till then, be kind, stay happy.